As a defensive measure against China's water bomb, India has fast-tracked the development of its own largest dam in Arunachal Pradesh. The battle to acquire control over Himalayan water has heated up after India unveiled plans to defuse China's construction of the record-breaking world's largest dam upstream in Tibet. The new dam will help India stockpile water as well as guard against weaponized release of torrents. Several media reports revealed proposed blueprints by the government showing the site near the town of Riu in Arunachal Pradesh for this massive storage reservoir equal to 4 million Olympic-sized swimming pools. India's largest dam would produce 11,200 to 11,600 megawatts of hydropower, making it the country's most powerful by a huge margin and helping scale back emissions from its coal-dependent electricity grid. Arunachal Pradesh will receive 700 crore rupees every year in free power from the project, whose total cost is 31,800 crore rupees. Flexing its muscle against China's mega water project, the Indian dam would stand 280 meters high, making it also the tallest and most powerful dam in India. During the lean season, the reservoir will be filled to capacity, providing a buffer in case water is diverted upstream in Tibet. During the monsoon, the dam will retain up to 2/3 of its capacity to absorb sudden water releases. Tasked with the construction of the dam, India's National Hydropower Corporation claims that the primary focus is flood mitigation and water security rather than electricity production. In fact, last month, the state-run NHPC Limited floated a big global bid worth 17,069 crore rupees to build the main dam, aimed to act as a buffer against sudden release of water from China's huge dam upstream. It has been approved by the cabinet. The Dibang multi-purpose project, strategic to India's national security, is expected to come up by 2032. A bid document of the project floated by NHPC Limited for building the main dam says, the two main objectives of the construction of the Dibang multi-purpose project are power generation and flood moderation. This is because the Siang River in India's Arunachal Pradesh originates as the Yarlung Sangpo River in Tibet, making the Dibang Dam act as an insurance and a buffer for India against any Chinese designs. But what's the urgency? Despite protests from Adi tribes in Siang district, Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu has defended this project, calling it a national security necessity. Last month, 4 sources familiar with the matter and a government analysis seen by Reuters revealed Chinese mega dam in Tibet will reduce water flow on the Brahmaputra river by up to 85% during the dry season. As much as 40 billion cubic meters of water can be diverted by Beijing with the help of its Tibet mega dam, as estimated by officials in Delhi. The Xi Jinping-led government gave clearance to the construction of the world's largest hydropower project on the lower reaches of the Yarlung Sangpo or the Brahmaputra river last year. India, a downstream nation, has raised concerns over the construction of the dam that reportedly costs $137 billion and could produce 3 times the electricity that the Three Gorges Dam, currently the world's largest, does. What has sparked more concern is that the project will allow Beijing to control the timing and the volume of water flowing downstream, which could have devastating effect for people during the time of floods or drought. Also, China's non-signatory status of global treaties and selective sharing of hydrological data on water resources are worrisome for neighboring nations like India and Bangladesh. Remember, the dam is to be built at a massive gorge in the Himalayan reaches in the Medong region of Tibet, where the Brahmaputra makes a huge U-turn to flow into Arunachal Pradesh in India and then on to Bangladesh. So are there any environmental risks to the Chinese dam? The dam is being built on the Tibetan plateau situated on tectonic plates, which is why the Himalayas regularly are hit by earthquakes. Experts predict that the high-level construction can adversely affect the converging belts underground, leading to more earthquakes and in turn compromising the dam itself. According to a report published by the New York Times, the Chinese government admitted cracks appeared on 5 hydropower projects in Tibet after a magnitude 7.1 earthquake struck near the city of Shigatse earlier this year in January, killing 120 people. The construction of the Mutuo Dam could thus result in deadly earthquakes, which could further cause landslides and mud flows downstream, killing lakhs of residents. China, on the other hand, continues to defend its mega project despite significant risks raised by India and says it will have no negative impact downstream. Beijing's foreign ministry told AFP in a report published on the 28th of September, China has never had and will never have any intention to use cross-border hydropower projects on rivers to harm the interests of downstream countries or coerce them, unquote. Media reports from China claim the project is far more complex than a single huge dam, which will most likely involve large tunnels to divert water. Either way, India needs to be prepared for any eventuality and is now building its biggest dam as a guarantee against this threat. But what do you believe? Is China weaponizing water? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.